Have you ever wondered if some of your healthy habits are actually making you age faster? What if I told you that eating protein all day, something many of us do to stay strong and full, might be flipping a switch in your body that speeds up the aging process? Welcome to The Better Habit, where we explore health and nutrition in a way that's realistic, sustainable, and actually works for your life. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating concepts in longevity science, the delicate balance between growing and repairing. It's a biological tug-of-war happening inside your cells every single moment, and understanding it can fundamentally change how you think about when and what you eat. At the heart of this are two key pathways in your body. Think of them as two different managers for your cells. The first one is called mTOR. You can think of mTOR as the growth and build manager. When you eat, especially protein and carbs, you activate mTOR. Its job is to tell your cells, okay, we've got plenty of resources. It's time to grow, build new things, and multiply. This is fantastic when you're a kid or when you're recovering from an injury or trying to build muscle after a workout. You need mTOR to be active to repair and create new tissue. It's the go, go, go signal. But here's the thing about constant growth, it's demanding. It creates a lot of cellular wear and tear, kind of like running a factory 24/7 without ever stopping for maintenance. Over time, this constant on signal can lead to an accumulation of cellular damage, which scientists now link to accelerated aging and many age-related health problems. If mTOR is always active, your body never gets a chance to clean house. This is where our second manager comes in. Its name is AMPK. Think of AMPK as the cleanup and repair manager. MPK gets activated when your body senses a lack of energy, like when you're fasting, exercising, or just haven't eaten for a while. MPK's job is the opposite of mTOR's. It says, all right team, resources are a bit low. Let's pause the new building projects and focus on maintenance. Let's clean up old, damaged parts, improve our efficiency, and recycle what we can. This process is called autophagy, which literally means self-eating. Your cells essentially start tidying up, getting rid of dysfunctional components that can cause problems down the line. Activating AMPK is like giving your body a much-needed break to repair and rejuvenate from the inside out. It's the rest and restore signal. So we have this fundamental opposition. mTOR says grow, and MPO says repair. You can't really do both at full throttle at the same time. The modern lifestyle, with its constant access to food, 3 meals a day plus snacks in between, tends to keep mTOR switched on almost all the time. We wake up, have breakfast, maybe a mid-morning coffee with milk or a snack, then lunch, an afternoon snack, and dinner, maybe even a little something before bed. Each time we eat, especially protein or carbs, we're stimulating that mTOR pathway, telling our body to grow. This means the repair manager, AMPK, barely gets a chance to clock in. Our cellular cleanup crew is essentially on a permanent holiday. While getting enough protein is absolutely crucial for muscle, bone, and overall health, the timing of that protein might be just as important as the amount. Continuously sipping on protein shakes or snacking on protein bars all day long could be keeping your body in a constant state of growth, potentially preventing it from entering that vital repair mode. This is why you hear so much about the benefits of practices like intermittent fasting. Fasting is simply a tool to deliberately create a period where you're not eating. It's not about starving yourself. It's about giving your body a dedicated window of time to switch off mTOR and switch on AMPK. When you fast, your body's energy sensors detect that no food is coming in. This flips the switch. mTOR activity goes down and AMPK activity ramps up. The cleanup crew finally gets to work. This cellular repair process is linked to improved metabolic health, reduced inflammation, and many of the longevity benefits associated with fasting. So the big question is, how do we find the balance? We need mTOR for muscle and strength, but we need AMPK for repair and longevity. The goal isn't to eliminate one or the other. It's about creating a rhythm, a cycle of growth and repair. Think of it like a healthy work-life balance for your cells. You need periods of intense, productive work, but you also need periods of rest and recovery to avoid burnout. The key is to create distinct periods of feeding and fasting in your day. This doesn't mean you have to jump into a 24-hour fast. The beauty of this concept is that it is incredibly flexible and can be adapted to your life. The simplest way to start is by looking at your eating window. An eating window is the amount of time you spend consuming calories each day. Many of us have a 14 or 15-hour eating window. If you have breakfast at 7 a.m. and a snack at 10 p.m., that's 15 hours of mTOR stimulation. Our first actionable takeaway is to simply try to consolidate your meals into a slightly smaller window. You don't need to change what you're eating just when you're eating it. Maybe you can aim for a 12-hour eating window. For example, if you finish dinner by 7 p.m., you would wait until 7 a.m. the next morning to have your first meal. This gives your body a solid 12 hours of fasting time overnight to activate AMPK and get that repair work done. For many people, this is a very natural and sustainable starting point. You're simply extending the fast you already do while you sleep. Our second actionable takeaway is to be mindful of snacking, especially between meals. Try to create clear breaks between your meals. Instead of grazing throughout the day, which keeps mTOR humming along, try to have distinct, satisfying meals. This gives your insulin levels a chance to come back down and allows your body to dip into that repair state. Even for short periods between lunch and dinner, if you have your breakfast, let your body rest. Then have your lunch. Let your body rest again. This creates mini cycles of growth and repair throughout the day. It's about building a rhythm. Remember, the goal here is not perfection. It's not about being rigid or punishing yourself. It's about being intentional. Start small. Pick one of these ideas. Maybe this week you just pay attention to when you stop eating at night. Or maybe you try swapping one of your snacks for a glass of water or herbal tea. This is an experiment. See how it makes you feel. Do you have more energy? Do you feel clearer? Your body is an incredible system, and the goal is to learn to work with it, not against it. By creating a simple rhythm of feeding and fasting, you give your body the opportunity to both build and repair, setting yourself up for better health and vitality for years to come. If this helped you understand your body a little better, please like the video and share it with someone else who's on their own health journey. I'd love to hear your thoughts or questions in the comments below. Do you already practice some form of time-restricted eating? And make sure you subscribe to The Better Habit for more simple, science-based ways to feel better every day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.